Everyone, good afternoon. My name is Yash Verma, and a brief introduction has been given about me. So let's start with the topic of today's TEDx, and this is my first TEDx. So please bear with me if I make any mistakes. All right. So the topic of today's TEDx is tech liberation, the paradox as to why is technology helping us, how is it helping us, and is it good for us or is it not good for us? All right. So I'll first start I will first start with a small introduction about me. So I did my bachelor's from Amity, and ever since my third year, I've been working because I started my own business in the industry of e-commerce. अब उसमें मेजरली क्या था कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग थी, उसको सिर्फ और सिर्फ हमें ऑनलाइन सेल आउट करना है, अमेजोन, फ्लिपकार्ट, स्नैपडील, डिफरेंट डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म्स पे हमें सेल आउट करना है. After that, I went for my master's to south of France, and the best part about technology was that I was able to handle the entire business single-handedly sitting in France. The entire team was working in India, and I was in France, and I was sitting there and easily handling the business, which was actually, on top of it, the better part, because I did not had to hire somebody new. I did not had to ask people to look around. Everything was there on my laptop. Everything was there on the screens and on the real-time data every single day morning. Plus thanks to the time difference as well. अब बेस्ट उसमें होता क्या था कि आगे चल के धीरे धीरे करके जब और भी नई अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हमें आती चली गई, डिस्कवर होती चली गई, somebody told me that there's this thing called affiliate market. Now let's skip forward to the affiliate marketing industry. I got introduced to this industry in 2022. Now what happened was that बहुत easy लगा कि affiliate marketing है, किसी का product है, उठाना है, lander बनाना है, website बनानी है, sell out करना है, simple. मीडिया बाइंग करनी है हमने फेसबुक पे, इंस्टाग्राम पे एड्स डालने हैं, वेरी इजी. बहुत आसान लगा था बट था नहीं इतना आसान. अब उसके अंदर एक्चुअली हुआ क्या कि ये समझ में आया कि टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज़ कैसे करना है. आई हैव द टेक्नोलॉजी, आई नो, आई बीन ऑन इंस्टाग्राम डूड, आई बीन ऑन इंस्टाग्राम सिंस पास्ट 10 years नाउ. फेसबुक तो आई थिंक 5th क्लास में बना लिया था मैंने, बट ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा कि फेसबुक पे एड्स कैसे चलाऊँ. मुझे सच्ची में कोई भी आइडिया नहीं था उस टाइम पे. A few people around me, they helped me, they started telling me कि क्या करना है, कैसे करना है, किस हिसाब से एड्स चलाने हैं, क्या वेबसाइट्स चलानी है, आपको वेबसाइट बनानी कैसे है. तो सबसे पहले आई वेंट ऑन गूगल वेरी इजीली, हाउ टू मेक अ वेबसाइट फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, इंडियन माइंडसेट एंड AI. ठीक है. अब AI को यूज़ करना शुरू किया तो बहुत आसान लगा पहले, एंड कॉन्फ्रेंसेस अटेंड करनी शुरू करी. बहुत ही शांत तरीके से ना मैंने वेबसाइट बना ली, प्रोडक्ट निकाला, प्रोडक्ट की सेल शुरू करी, ऐड चलाया, वो चलने पे लग गया, एक सेल आ गई. आई वाज लाइक डूड, आई हैव डन इट, आई विल पुल इन मनी, आई विल पोर इन मनी एंड आई विल मेक सेल्स. डिड नॉट हैपन, आई फेल्ड. राइट. नाउ व्हाट हैपेंड वाज कि आफ्टर दैट लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स स्टार्टेड चेंजिंग. एज टू हाउ, आई टेल यू. दिमाग में ये सोचने लग गया कि यार AI है तो टेक्नोलॉजी है, मैं कर नहीं पा रहा हूँ. पहले तो खुद ही फेल हो गया. करेक्ट. सबको एकदम से लगता है ना कि आई हैव ऑल द टूल्स एंड द राइट माइंडसेट, आई एम नॉट एबल टू डू इट. आई फर्स्ट फेल इन माई ओन हेड, बट देन आई थॉट कि यार व्हाट शुड बी द राइट टूल, एम आई मिसिंग आउट ऑन समथिंग और नॉट. सो टुडे वी ऑलवेज वी विल डेफिनेटली टॉक अबाउट लॉट ऑफ प्रोज एंड कॉन्स एंड द बेसिक्स. सो this entire introduction was not to tell about myself, but as an entrepreneur, is it important to use the technology in today's time? The pros and the cons and the basics. And the first question is, as an entrepreneur, is it important to use the technology in today's time? Definitely yes, there is no ifs and buts about it. Okay. The reason is, how many of us sitting here, I think most of the speakers, we have our own businesses, right? And the students, you have your own college societies, your groups, your college groups. Ma'am, sir, I think you have your family groups as well, right? सबने सबको मैसेज कर दिया, सारी ईमेल्स डन हो चुकी हैं, सबके रिप्लाई हो गए हैं, एंड वी आर सिटिंग हियर अटेंडिंग दिस टेड टॉक फ्री. दिमाग से हम लोग थोड़े से फ्री हैं, right? And I think sir आप you I mean इस time पे कोई tension नहीं है. Reason is technology. Because we can sit at any place at any time. I was sitting in France and handling the entire business in India. The best part is I don't have to travel, I don't have to talk to anybody. All I have to do is drop a text. That is it. The entire team will be working on basis of my text. Thanks to the technology. Earlier, what we had to do is I have to travel, I have to go there, or maybe then came in the era of fax machine. Fax was, the fax. हमारे पास फैक्स आ रहा है यार, वहाँ पे कोई बंदा बैठा है, उसने नंबर डायल किया, यहाँ से पेपर निकल गया यार पूरा. एंड आई पर्सनली सीन दैट. मैं थोड़ा 90s बॉर्न हूँ, नॉट टू ओल्ड. सो आई सीन द फैक्स मशीन्स. ओके, उस टाइम पे ये लगा कि यार ये भी तो एक टेक्नोलॉजी है. एंड नाउ टुडे यू आर इन द मल्टीवर्स. there is multiverse. There is technology wherein we can enter into our own multiverse, where we can have our own avatar, we can have our own digital avatar. I can create Yash Verma in the digital world, and I have done it. I have been in the space of crypto, I have bought NFTs. Now the second, Stephen Hawking very well said, that success is going to be there if we have the right technology, if you use AI. But the sad part about around is that people, if they do not know how to use the technology in the right manner, that might be the end of humanity as well. We've all seen movies like Rajinikanth sir ki humne robot dekhi hai. There've been Hollywood movies around. We've seen, all of us probably are Marvel fans over here. I am a huge Marvel fan. We've seen Iron Man. How many of you love Iron Man? काफ़ी सारे. Sir, thank you. Right. So अब इसके अंदर मेन चीज़ क्या ऐड ऑन होती है? टेक्नोलॉजी पिकअप कर रही है, बट इतनी जल्दी पिकअप कर जाएगी हमें नहीं पता था. What I personally think, it is my thinking and what I have seen, that it takes around 5 years for the next technology leap. You think about 2010, you think about 2015, you think about 2020, the pandemic happened. सबसे ज़्यादा टेक्नोलॉजी तब ग्रो करी है. Because the reason is people were sitting inside their own houses, they were all locked down, they had their own ideas, they could ideate, and that is why it was easier for them to pitch. Why? Because most of the money that was being pulled into startups was at the time of pandemic. There was still investment being done in different multiple businesses while the entire business is shut down, the entire world is shut down. What will you do? लोग मीटिंग नहीं कर सकते, आप मैन्युफैक्चर नहीं कर सकते, आप कुछ प्रोडक्ट नहीं बना सकते हैं. People are still pulling in money, but technology, that everybody will sit somewhere and people are creating money, people are making money out of money, people are making money out of technology. That is why it is a good thing. Okay. Now we'll also compare a few companies around. We'll also touch the grounds as to why did a few companies fail. We all know Nokia. Probably सबके सबसे पहले फ़ोन, मेरा फ़ोन Nokia था. किस का सबसे पहले फ़ोन Nokia था? Very good. Anybody of you have used BlackBerry? मैंने नहीं किया है, sorry. So why did Nokia and BlackBerry and companies like Kodak they fail? The reason was they did not use the right technology. Nokia was approached by Android. Sir, आप please use कर लो, नहीं करेंगे. BlackBerry was approached by Android. Sir, आप use कर लो, नहीं करेंगे. But उस टाइम पे क्या हुआ, that people started using Android. Samsung quickly acquired Android into their own systems because it was free, it was an open based software, it was not like Apple's iOS. But Apple also started integrating iOS. They started making their own operating system. There's a whole new world around the operating system and how does it happen, but we're not going to go there. That is why Nokia, BlackBerry, Kodak and other companies, such companies failed, because they did not use the right technology. They were thinking as हम एक ही ढर्रे पे चल रहे हैं, एक ही ढर्रे पे चलते रहेंगे, हमारी दुकान चल रही है, हमारी दुकान चलती रहनी चाहिए. उस टाइम पे had they taken up the technology, had they improved the technology, they would have ruled the world. They would have actually ruled Apple, they would have actually ruled Samsung, Xiaomi. But what happened was, Samsung picked up. Samsung was never in the industry of mobile phones. They started making mobile phones. Apple picked up very quickly. They had their own operating system. Xiaomi picked up again, the new company. the cheaper smartphones that came in. OnePlus आया, सब कुछ आया. And that is when Canon also and Sony also jumped in. We do not see Fujifilm, we do not see Kodak as of now in the market, but we do see Canon. आपको DSLR लेना आप Canon लोगे या Sony लोगे. आपको TV लेना आप Sony का लोगे, LG का लोगे, OLED लोगे, 4K लोगे, 8K लोगे, curved लोगे, पता नहीं क्या क्या लोगे यार. And अब LG ने they have introduced a foldable TV. You can actually pack it in a box. It will go down. The entire screen will go down. You want to watch the TV, it will come up. आपको जितनी लेंथ पे देखना है, जितनी हाइट पे देखना है, आप उसको उतनी हाइट तक कर सकते हैं. मैक्सिमम हाइट अटेन कर सकते हैं, not an issue. But if you want to use it as a Bluetooth speaker with a small display, it will come up, slightly come up, probably like here, you know, इतना सा बाहर आ जाएगा, आप उसको यूज़ कर सकते हैं. Now let's also talk about the companies that are still in the game. They're coming in new, but they are still failing, because the right way to technology is you should know what to use, where to use and how to use. I cannot use ChatGPT if I am in the software industry and I have to like you know write a gaming software. मैं ChatGPT use नहीं कर सकता उस टाइम पे. Reason being, I might be able to disclose or like you know have certain information कि यार इस टाइम पे मार्केट में ट्रेंड क्या चल रहा है, मुझे थोड़ी बहुत चीज़ों में हेल्प कर दो, बट मैं पूरा AI पे या टेक्नोलॉजी पे रिलाई नहीं कर सकता हूँ. कहाँ यूज़ करना है, कैसे यूज़ करना है, वहाँ पे मेरे को डिस्क्रिप्शन क्या देना है. प्रॉब्ली आई कैन यूज़ ChatGPT. मुझे ग्राफिक्स क्या चाहिए, आई कैन यूज़ मिड जर्नी, आई कैन यूज़ डाली इज़ ऑल्सो देयर. प्रॉब्ली इफ़ यू गाइज हैव एन आइडिया अबाउट डाली, इट इज़ ऑल्सो अ सॉफ्टवेयर बाय OpenAI जिसका ChatGPT है. वी थिंक दैट ChatGPT की वजह से AI आया है या AI आया है जब ChatGPT आया है, ऐसा नहीं है. AI and the entire technology was way beyond, way back, जब already हमारे पास social media था. Okay. Now we'll also be talking about the first con, that is dependency. बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं हम लोग बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ करते हैं probably वेबसाइट पे. Even I personally use AI a lot of times. My entire team does. सो ChatGPT सबसे ज़्यादा काम आता है. कुछ नहीं करना है, सिर्फ जाना है, लिखना है, हमारे पास पूरा का पूरा ना डिस्क्रिप्शन आ जाएगा. यू टेल इट यू नो आई नीड रिसेंटली वी हैड टू स्टार्ट अ न्यू Facebook पेज, सो वी जस्ट टोल्ड द यू नो द बॉट गिव मी 50 names about so and so you know the topic. We got 50 names. All we had to do is just choose the right name. 50 आए, 50 में से 10 सेलेक्ट करे, 10 में से 3 सेलेक्ट करे, 3 में से 1 सेलेक्ट हो गया, पेज बन गया, डन. वी आर डन, राइट. गूगल बार्ड इज ऑल्सो देयर, बट अगेन दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ थॉट दैट आई हैव टू थिंक, आई माई सेल्फ हैव टू थिंक, वो थोड़ा सा मैं खुद के लिए भी कहूँगा जा चुका है, बिकॉज नाउ आई नीड इट क्विकली. द स्पैन ऑफ टाइम हैज़ गॉन डाउन. Even in you can actually like you know think about it, that would you sit around writing down 50 names, or just with the click of a button within under 10 seconds you'll find all the 50 names right in front of your screens, right? Now because of thanks to the technology, we've also gone down on peace. The artificial intelligence came in long, it was not, again I just told you ChatGPT की वजह से आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस नहीं आया था, या फिर आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस तब नहीं आया था जब ChatGPT आया है. इट वॉज वे बैक इन 2015, 2012. We all created our Instagram accounts, we all created our Facebook accounts. It started getting regular updates, if you would have noticed. Bug fixes and improvements के नाम से हमारे पास updates आते हैं Google स्टोर पे, ऐप स्टोर पे. वो bug fixes होते ही गए हैं एक्चुअली, छोटा मोटा bug fix होता है, but they are capturing the entire data, that as to what time do you log in, what is the maximum amount of time, what day of the time are you on the social media app, आप किस टाइम पे हो, किस टाइम पे नहीं हो. एंड दैट इज़ वाई हम सबकी फीड डिफरेंट है. मेरी फीड डिफरेंट होगी, आपकी फीड डिफरेंट होगी, किसी की फीड बहुत अच्छी होगी, मोटिवेशन होगा उसके अंदर, somebody would be you know लाइफस्टाइल्स के ऊपर होगा, फैशन के ऊपर होगा, थेरेपी के ऊपर होगा, बहुत सारे होंगे अलग. किसी किसी की तो बहुत अच्छी होती है, मज़ा भी आता है देखने में. अरे यार क्या फीड है यार तुम्हारी, बड़ा मज़ा आ रहा है देखने में, बिकॉज इट इज़ ऑल फुल ऑफ कॉमेडी. एंड आई डू हैव लॉट ऑफ पीपल इन माई ओन लाइफ जिनकी फीड मुझे पर्सनली देखना बहुत पसंद है. सम ऑफ देम आर लाफिंग एज वेल. ओके, सो अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग न्यूज़. टिंडर, किसी को पता है यहाँ पे कौन कौन हाथ उठाना चाहता है? जो हंस रहे हैं सब जानते हैं. All right. So last week, a very important news, a very interesting news crossed my head that a Russian guy used ChatGPT as a bot and he matched over 5,000 women on Tinder. Can you imagine? People are using ChatGPT as a bot to even match on Tinder. Yeah, I mean, God knows what will they do. How? Okay, let's just skip to the next point. All right. So the creative mindset is also going down. Can you see that? We've stopped thinking. We do not know how to talk. We cannot represent ourselves. We're actually taking the help of people are now taking help of bots to even match with probably their life partners or some temporary relationship that they want to have. Even if you want to go for an event, you are actually using chat box. You're actually using chat GPT and OpenAI and multiple other Google. You've got Google Bard, and the next important thing is that Google recently and Samsung also recently launched the Google Assistant and Samsung Bixby, if you guys have any idea about it. So what it does is that if you're getting a call, if you call somebody, and probably if you call me and I'm in a meeting, so I can actually ask Bixby to answer my call. So it'll answer my call on my behalf and it'll talk to you, right? Now you tell me that, Yash, I have something very urgent, I need to talk to you right now. That will be on the screen. The moment I write the next message, okay, I'll call you back in 15 minutes. I'm in a meeting right now. It will start translating that text into on the call, live on the call. The Google Assistant goes way far beyond that. You want to tell Google Assistant that, it was actually live by the CEO of Google that he said that, if you want to book an appointment, a salon appointment, you can actually book it through Google Assistant. It will talk in your own manner with expressions, with lower pitch, with higher pitch. That, oh my God, okay, is it available? Oh my God, thank you so much. It was actually live and they did it live. Google did it live, right? So the dependency is actually going up, and day by day, we're actually getting more dependent. But again, there are a lot of privacy issues as well. A recent study came out that everything that we're talking about, even this talk, everything, if you are talking on the phone, you start talking about, you want to buy a lehenga, anybody wants to buy a lehenga over here? किसी को खरीदना है? नहीं खरीदना है? खरीदना है क्या? All right. You start talking about, 10 times आप बस लहंगा 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 बोल दो फ़ोन पे, आपके इंस्टाग्राम की फीड पे लहंगा आने लग जाएंगे. That's actually true. And why does it happen? Because it is being recorded in the phone. And we all know that, yaar. Meta, Google, they are recording. How do they know where I am right now? How do they know कि मेरे लोकेशन के आसपास बेस्ट चीज़ कौन सी है? मैंने तो नहीं बताया ना लोकेशन. I did not call Google, I did not write anything. But how is it possible? So privacy is another issue. The next, the phase of artificial intelligence and technology that is going to be, which I personally think should not be done, but the advancements are taking place very quickly. And this is actually studied. This is an actual study. I don't know if you guys can see it properly or not because of the light. If you connect the Wi-Fi routers and you install cameras and you install the artificial intelligence, your Wi-Fi routers in your office, in your homes, in your colleges, in your any area, or maybe your work environment, the antennas, the signals, the radar signals that the Wi-Fi is sending out, using the camera, it can actually tell as to how many people are there in the room. It can actually generate a proper image as to how am I standing, what are my gestures, and this is live. This is live. You can go on YouTube today and you can actually, find out as to how can we use Wi-Fi and camera together in the AI, and this particular video will pop up, and you can actually, give it a shot. You'll understand that मेरी privacy कहीं रही नहीं है. मैं अगर अपने कमरे में कहीं भी बैठा हूँ विदाउट अ सिंगल फ़ोन, मेरे पास फ़ोन नहीं, मेरे पास लैपटॉप नहीं, मैं कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ, किसी न किसी को पता है कि मैं कैसे बैठा हूँ इस टाइम पे, या मैं खड़ा हूँ, या मैं कमरे में वॉक कर रहा हूँ, मैं सो रहा हूँ, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, किसी न किसी को तो उस टाइम में पता चल जाएगा. नाउ इनफ ऑफ द कॉन्स, बहुत नेगेटिव बात हमने कर ली. लेट्स मूव टुवर्ड्स द टेक्नोलॉजी साइड. क्यों अच्छी है और किससे अच्छी है. यूज़ तो सब नहीं करनी है, कोई तो रुकने नहीं वाला है. एप्पल विजन प्रो रिसेंटली केम आउट. सबको पता है, सबको पता है यहाँ पे एप्पल विजन प्रो केम आउट, राइट. Now what Apple Vision Pro did was that it is actually helping out people as to how do we have to see the world in the near future. Education can be, advanced. They can go on an advanced level. You want to navigate through the world, you can navigate with Apple Vision Pro on your headset, and you can easily go around the world. You can still see the world, and you can also have the live feed if you want to watch something, if you want to navigate. That is, I think, the next generation, the next leap of technology that is taking place, because multiverse will be there, NFTs will be there. You can also make, the payments. You can also talk to people. You can have a live video call around, and people can still see you. You can see people even while walking, and everything will be normal. Okay. Now, the affiliate marketing, will also touch down as to where do I belong. So we market our products in tier 1 and tier 2 cities, which is mainly US, UK, Canada, Australia, other etc. countries. So how do I know sitting here in India that how do I have to market my product? Thanks to the Meta, the Google, that I have the entire information of everybody sitting around. I have the trends and the taste of people sitting in US with a particular age group, with particular demographics. किसको क्या पसंद है, किसको क्या पसंद नहीं है. I will be making my own product. I will be selling that product using the websites. I will be selling that product using, writing down a proper description. Everything will be there. And that is how I can easily start my own business. We can actually sell our products. The next part is website landing pages and online stores have become very easy to make. Technology is there around and people are using it on daily basis. If you go around and search for the search volume on Google, it is getting on day by day, all right? The next thing that is there is that, content marketing is also picking up. People are picking up pace very quickly. There's graphic designing, faceless YouTube channels have gone up. I have a channel of my own and it is very easy. You can actually create content. You can, use multiple softwares out there, artificial intelligence softwares, to generate a voice note. You can put it in a video and boom, your video is ready. You're good to go, right? Now, the paradox that we're talking about. So I think that it is not easy for us to run away from the technology. It is not easy for us to neglect the technology. But what we can do is that if the humans have created the technology, they should actually know as to how do they have to use it. Because genius is knowing about when to stop, right? And we do not have to completely be dependent on the technology, but at the same time, use it in the right manner so that we can create more technology which will help the humans in the near future. All right, so guys, thank you so much. That was my TED Talk. You've been a great audience. Thank you.